What's up, guys? Daniel Priestley here, and today I am going to make my very first Thomas and Friends goof video, just like Lewis Walker 4000 and YouTuber Ryan. I'm not going to do these in order, I'm just going to do them randomly, but I'm going to do these randomly and actually doing these in season order. Not doing in episode order, just doing in random order in the season order. And the first one I want to do is dirty objects. So let's get into it. Wow, the episode just started and it's already goofed. The camera kind of shakes a little bit.
Are enjoying their new job on the island of Sodor, but they do look old-fashioned and need new paint.
Did you look at James's eyes? Look closely at them.
James
They bounce
was
up.
very rude whenever he saw them. Ugh, what dirty objects, he would say. At last, Toby lost patience. James,
Toby
he
was
asked,
very
"Why
upset
are
and
you
what?
red? I
What?
am a
Where are Toby's eyebrows? This is definitely a goof. And if you look even closer, then you can see that Toby's eyes are a perfect circle. They're just divots and pupils.
Are you red? I am a splendid angel.
If I move these subtiles, then you'll see that one of James's those pole-looking scenes, they are bented.
Answered James.
Oh yes, I also forgot. There are also a few chips in James. Here's one, and another one. And James's dome looks a little scratched, so I already found 7 goofs.
Ready for anything. You never see my paint dirty. Oh, said Toby instantly. That's why you once needed bootlaces, to be ready, I suppose. James went redder than ever.
Okay, now here comes the next goof. If you look closely at the driver's feet, then you'll see something under it. To me, it looks like sticky tack. This might be a little hard to see without screen camera. So that is kind of a problem.
And
it's still warped. So you can see that Jason's brake coach is at the front of the train. I mean, no, the back of the train. I made my own goof. But check this out. In the very next scene, the brake coach is suddenly at the middle of the train. And it's supposed to be at the back, not the front. And there's also still more goofs. If you look way in the distance, then you'll see the edge of the set. So that means we already found 10 goofs in the episode.
At the end of the line, James left his coaches.
And don't worry about that, it's just the lamp.
It was a slow goods, stopping at every station to pick up and set down trucks. James hated slow goods trains. Dirty trucks from dirty sidings.
Now here comes the next goof. When the music stops, James actually stopped the music himself.
Blah.
You can only find this in the United Kingdom version of this episode. I do live in Australia, Melbourne, Kilmore. Well, this didn't happen in the US version, so this has to be a goof. Now in the US version, you can hear James chopping before he even moves. And now here comes some more goof.
He picked up more and more trucks at each station.
Check out in the next
On the
scene.
train.
James is going a little slow, but if you look at his wheels, you'll see that they're going way too fast.
Well, but James bumped them so crossly that they were determined.
Now here comes a really hard goof, which you can also find in Troublesome Trucks. If you look closely at this bush, then you will see that there's a wire moving up and down to push James up the hill.
Approached the top of Gordon's Hill. Heavy goods trains halted.
Did you hear that? If you have listened closely, then you'll hear that Ringo Starr smacked his slip.
Heavy goods trains halted, pinned down their brakes. James had had an accident with trucks before and should have remembered this. Wait, James,
Nope.
wait, said the driver. But
Not all of the trucks have faces on them.
James wouldn't wait. He was too busy thinking what he would say to Toby when they next met.
I already found 16 goofs in the episode, so it seems like this is going to be a really awesome one too.
Hurrah, hurrah, they laughed, and banging their butters, they pushed him down the hill.
Now, in these next few scenes, there'll be so many goofs they can find.
Stop, groaned James.
And here's where we see Goof 17.
To the station they thundered. Disaster lay ahead.
James is not at the station in this scene!
To the station they thundered. Disaster lay ahead.
In this photogram, they could have just put James over here and make it whoosh into the cars. So I think this is definitely a goof. And also, have a look at the speed when James is moving. If James was going that fast, he'll be going 100 miles an hour! Okay. Sorry, I just love these goofs. Okay, now in this scene, you'll find 3 more goofs. I'm not even joking. This is true. Number 1. If you look closely at James's coat, they see that it doesn't pop out when it should be. And secondly, you can see some sticky tack holding the shovel in place. And third, if you look closely over here, then you can see someone's hand pushing James into the tar wagons.
Something sticky splashed all over James. He had run into 2 tar wagons.
James? Ringo Starr? There were 4 tar wagons, not 2. Well, 2 were destroyed, so I'm not sure if this makes sense or not.
Black from smoke box to cab. He was more dirty than hurt.
But when James crashed into the tar wagons, look at his buffers. They look super alright. Look!
Something sticky splashed all over James' wagons and was black from smoke box to cab.
It also needs a deleted scene when James crashes into the train from the edge. You can see some wires.
Toby and Percy were sent to help and came as quickly as they could. Look here, Percy, exclaimed Toby. Whatever is that dirty object? That's James, didn't you know? It's James's shape, said Toby. But James is a splendid red engine, and you never see his paint dirty. James pretended he hadn't heard.
Okay, now this next thing will have a little bit more
Toby and
goofs.
Percy cleared away the unheard trucks and helped James home.
If you look at the conductor's foot, you'll see some sticky tack. And also, here's another goof we can also only find in the UK version of the episode.
Well done.
Listen to Ringo Starr.
Fat controller met them. Well done, Percy.
He smacked his lips once again. Look, we have seen 26 goofs in the episode, but there's still more.
Well done.
The camera moves up and down, up and down.
Percy and Toby. He turned.
This is very hard to see because I'm not in full screen camera. And I think I found 27 goofs right now.
And to James. Fancy letting your...
Okay, if you look closely at Sir Topham Hatt's chin, then you can see a few holes in it.
Trucks run away. I am surprised.
Oh yes, you can also see that
James, fancy letting your trucks run away.
The camera shakes
I
too.
am surprised. You're not fit to be seen. You must be cleaned at once. Toby shall have a new coat of paint. Please, sir, can Henrietta have one too? Said Toby. Certainly.
And once again, the camera shakes and there's holes in Sir Topham Hatt. So I found 31 goofs in total.
As he ran off happily with the news.
I don't think this is a goof. Sir Topham Hatt's looking at Toby instead of James, so I guess that makes sense. And this marks the end of the episode. Okay guys, so those were all the goofs I found in Dirty Objects. This episode had so many goofs in it. I can't believe how bad some of them were. If you saw a goof I missed, leave a comment section in the comments below. I'll see you later guys, and if you know what goofy you want me to do next, then leave it down in the comments. I'll respond to you as many as possible. And what else do you see? Well, peace!